Well, it's been a really, really exciting night for astronomers because overnight astronomers have announced that they've discovered a potentially Earth-like planet around our nearest star, Proxima Centauri. And this planet is at least 1.3 Earth masses, but what's really exciting about it is that we think that this planet is in the habitable zone. So that's at the right distance from the star, so that if there's water on the planet, then that water could be liquid. So it's not too hot and not too cold. So this discovery is huge. We found many planets going around other stars outside our own sun, but to be able to find one that could potentially be similar to our own planet around the star that's closest to us, and a star that some people think we might actually be able to travel to and reach at some time in the near future. This is really a fantastic and suggests that planets are much more common, and in particular habitable planets or potentially habitable planets may be much more common than we think. Well, so far we actually don't know. We know that this planet orbits its parent star once every 11.2 years. And that means that it's around 1/20th of the distance between the Earth and the Sun away from its star. But the star that it goes around is much smaller and fainter than our Sun. And so that means that this planet will receive around 65–70% of the light, of the energy that the Earth does. So if there is water on that planet, that water could potentially be liquid. What we don't know, though, is how this planet has evolved. We don't know whether it was formed where it is. Our knowledge so far of planetary formation suggests that that's probably unlikely, or whether it may have formed somewhere else and migrated to this place. We also don't know how much water this planet might have had in the early days. The star that it orbits is actually a star that's varied in brightness quite a lot over its history, and in its early days would have been much brighter. So if the planet was at a similar distance, then it may be that much of the water that was on the planet will have evaporated and perhaps disappeared into space. Red dwarf stars like Proxima Centauri also have much higher levels of high energy radiation, X-rays, extreme ultraviolet, and so they're likely to also affect any water that might be in the atmosphere and also perhaps allow it to escape into space. So as yet, without knowing more about the composition of the planet, without knowing whether it is in fact a rocky planet like our Earth, which we won't be able to tell until we can discover the planet's size, we're really just guessing. But it's still really exciting. The fact that we've been able to find a planet like this that's close in size to the Earth around a star that's so close to our Sun really is a huge step forward in our search for potential life outside our solar system.